What if the war that defined the last 2 years could actually wind down, starting now? And what if the biggest obstacle isn't the enemy across the line, but an ally across the ocean? Here's the headline. Hamas and Israel just agreed to phase 1 of a US-brokered plan for Gaza. Hostages home, Palestinian detainees released, a partial Israeli pullback. On paper, it's the first real off-ramp in a long time, but promise and follow-through are not the same thing. I want to lay out the opportunity and the trap. Since January, Washington has tried a different playbook. Direct channel to Hamas. Iran talks back on the table. A Yemen truce. Even sanctions relief for Syria. The goal? Reduce fires in the Middle East so the US can shift attention elsewhere. Here's the problem. Israel's leadership has kept setting new fires. Breaking ceasefires. Striking deep in Iran. Pushing operations in Lebanon. Pushing operations in Syria. Even hitting Qatar, a key US partner and mediator. Each move drags Washington back in. So why does this matter for the deal on the table? Because phase 1 buys time, but phase 2 needs discipline. Aid has to flow. Hostages return, detainees released, and the guns stay quiet long enough to build something sturdier. The risk? Domestic politics in Israel. If resuming the war helps the prime minister hold his coalition, he may do it, especially after the hostages are out. And any new strike on Iran or a choke on humanitarian aid could unravel this overnight. Zoom out. US and Israeli interests are not identical. The United States wants regional stability and fewer open fronts. Parts of Israel's government prefer constant pressure, keeping adversaries off balance with force. Those strategies collide. So what would make this deal stick? Clear timelines and verification on each swap. Real consequences if aid is blocked. A firm US line. No new fronts. No creative end runs around the ceasefire. Regional buy-in from Egypt, from Jordan, from Qatar, and quiet channels to Tehran.